Well, I just think that we've, after losing Game 5, there's, we have been in a position since then that, is not very complicated. It's pretty simple. You have to win the next game or your season is over and not over in the way you'd like it to be. And so, as opposed to, kind of, I guess, splintering and, starting to become, selfish and kind of bunker mentality, we've just, come together even more, which is what you have to do, I think, when adversity hits you. And, we like I said, we won a lot of games to have this game, and the way things worked out with us playing against a team that we had a better record than in the regular season. This is why the 82 games in the regular season matter. And so, now it's just about going out and playing the game.
Because of the way you played at Game 6, is there a certain amount of anxiousness to get right back at it for Game 7?
I mean, I think it's not so much about the way we played the game. I think, regardless of the score, us winning the game, would put us in a position where, of course, we'd love to go back out there and play. But, today's a good opportunity to get some rest and physically and mentally get into a position where we can bring the best effort tomorrow. And, that's what it'll take in order to win the game. A lot of guys contributing to the cause. And last night was a really big example of how good we can be when we have everybody doing a little bit of everything.
Kobe is obviously considered the best closer in the game. What's it like to have him on your side, Game 7 of the NBA Finals?
Well, we haven't been here before. Although he and I have, been in a lot of big game situations. But whenever you have a player that is capable of being as dominant individually as he can be, I don't think there's any question that it gives you as a teammate more confidence than maybe what you'd already have in yourself and your team. And and so in terms of playing with a guy like that, it's important to realize that you can't show up tomorrow, expecting to just kind of bring your jersey and go hand it to him and say, all right, you wear mine too. Everybody has to come and pull their weight and not be a spectator, basically, is what Phil has really been talking to us about. Go out there and be aggressive and assertive and embrace this moment.